The Yankees are finally hitting a stride at exactly the right moment, coming off a grueling stretch of 12 consecutive games that tested every ounce of their skill and resilience. After weeks of navigating through some of the toughest opponents in the league, the team is positioning itself perfectly for the second half of September, a crucial period that could define the trajectory of their postseason run. Every swing, every pitch, every inning in this stretch has mattered, and the results are starting to show that this team is not only surviving the gauntlet, but thriving under the pressure. For fans, it has been a mix of excitement and tension, watching as the Yankees tackle powerhouse teams like the Houston Astros, Toronto Blue Jays, Detroit Tigers, and the Boston Red Sox. These are matchups that could make or break a playoff push, and the way the team handled this schedule speaks volumes about their preparation and mental toughness. Looking at the numbers alone, a 7-5 record over such a demanding series is more than respectable. But the story is deeper than just wins and losses. The Yankees managed to take 2 out of 3 games from both Toronto and Boston, opponents who have historically been difficult for them to beat, and they swept Houston in 3 games, showing a level of dominance that had been building quietly throughout the season. These victories are not just tick marks on a scoreboard. They represent momentum, confidence, and a renewed sense of purpose as the team heads toward the playoffs. The psychological impact of winning against teams that have been thorny adversaries cannot be understated, as it builds a belief that they can compete at the highest level when the stakes are highest. The team's ability to perform in these critical moments sets the stage for what could be an exhilarating postseason, especially when considering the intensity and quality of competition they have faced. At the heart of this surge is Aaron Judge, the captain of the Yankees, whose performance over these 12 games has been nothing short of phenomenal. Judge is doing more than just hitting home runs. He is performing consistently at the plate, demonstrating precision, power, and leadership that inspires the rest of the lineup. In this span, he compiled a batting average of 350, racked up 14 hits, 5 home runs, 5 runs batted in, and scored 13 runs himself. These numbers are impressive in isolation, but when considered in the context of the quality of opponents and the pressure of the stretch, they are extraordinary. Judge's ability to rise to the occasion against teams like Toronto, Boston, and Houston is exactly what the Yankees need as they head into the most critical part of the season. His performance reassures both fans and teammates that when the spotlight is brightest, the captain is ready to carry the team forward. What stands out even more is Judge's awareness of the bigger picture. He is not just focused on personal accolades or individual stats. He is laser-focused on team success. His recognition of the contributions of players like Cody Bellinger underscores this mindset. Judge has emphasized that Bellinger is often underrated, acknowledging the impact his teammates have on the team's overall performance. This awareness speaks to Judge's leadership qualities, showing that he understands that a championship is won collectively, not individually. While Judge has already achieved personal milestones, including multiple MVP awards, his sights are set on the postseason and on bringing a championship to New York. This mentality, combined with his on-field performance, make him a player who not only excels statistically, but also elevates the entire team's level of play. The Yankees' recent successes are also a reflection of how the team handles high-pressure situations against quality opponents. Facing teams like Boston and Toronto in close series tests not only physical skills, but also mental endurance. The fact that the Yankees managed to come out on top in key games demonstrates their resilience and adaptability. Winning these series against playoff-caliber teams reinforces their ability to perform under pressure, which will be crucial when October arrives and the postseason begins. Every pitch, every swing, every tactical decision in these games serves as preparation for the intensity and unpredictability of playoff baseball. It is a period where momentum, confidence, and focus can make the difference between a deep postseason run and an early exit. Another factor contributing to the Yankees' success is the balance between veteran leadership and emerging talent. Players like Judge and Stanton provide the experience and reliability needed in critical moments, while others on the roster step up to complement and support the leaders. This combination allows the team to remain competitive across all facets of the game, from pitching to defense to offensive production. The cohesion of the roster, coupled with the ability to respond to adversity, is evident in the way they have approached each series in this 12-game stretch. These are not just wins on paper. They are lessons learned, confidence built, and a blueprint for how the team can perform in high-stakes scenarios. Looking ahead, the remainder of September presents a mix of challenges and opportunities. The Yankees face a schedule that, on paper, appears manageable with matchups against teams like the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. However, the intensity of the season means that no game can be taken for granted. Every series contributes to playoff positioning, and maintaining focus and consistency is critical. The Yankees have shown that they can handle a demanding stretch of games and emerge with a positive record, but the upcoming contests require them to continue that level of play. Dropping games against teams they are favored to beat could compromise their standing and make postseason positioning more complicated. This makes sustained performance and strategic execution more important than ever, as the team cannot afford to let its foot off the gas during this decisive phase of the season. The stakes are particularly high when considering the wild card picture. The Yankees currently hold a strong position, but every game counts in the battle for home field advantage and favorable matchups in the postseason. Securing wins against divisional rivals and maintaining momentum are crucial for ensuring that the team enters October with the best possible position. The margin for error is slim, and the importance of each game is amplified when playoff implications are factored in. The recent successes against historically challenging opponents provide confidence, but the team must remain vigilant and maintain focus through the remainder of the regular season to secure a position that maximizes their chances in the postseason. Aaron Judge continues to be the linchpin of the team's strategy and performance. His ability to maintain elite performance across a demanding schedule not only sets the tone for the team, but also forces opponents to adjust their strategies around his presence. The leadership he provides, both in terms of performance and mentorship, is invaluable as the team navigates the pressures of a playoff race. Judge's focus on team success, coupled with his statistical dominance, reinforces why he is considered one of the most critical players not only for the Yankees this season, but also for the potential trajectory of their postseason run. His consistency and ability to rise to big moments are indicators that the Yankees are entering a period where they can realistically compete for a championship. The combination of strong individual performances, team cohesion, and the ability to succeed in high-pressure games creates an environment where the Yankees can be confident heading into the final weeks of the regular season. Each victory serves as a building block, reinforcing the strategies and approaches that are likely to be effective in the postseason. The team's ability to execute against strong opponents in meaningful games suggests that they are capable of handling the heightened intensity and scrutiny that come with playoff baseball. This stretch of games serves as both a test and a preparation period, where lessons learned and confidence gained can carry the team into October with momentum and belief in their abilities. As the Yankees move forward into the latter half of September, the focus now shifts from survival to dominance. They have proven that they can handle the pressure, but the real test is maintaining that level of play against opponents who are still hungry and capable of exploiting any lapses. The Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles are on the horizon, and while neither team has consistently been at the same level as Toronto or Boston, the Yankees know better than to underestimate them. Every game is an opportunity to solidify positioning in the wild card standings, and the team cannot afford to take even a moment off the intensity pedal. Consistency will be the defining factor in this stretch, and the Yankees have to prove that their success against elite teams was no fluke, but a reflection of a team hitting its stride at exactly the right moment. Home field advantage is now a key consideration, and the Yankees are in an enviable position. Being able to play critical postseason games at Yankee Stadium is a major edge, especially against fierce rivals like the Boston Red Sox. In the playoffs, every detail matters. Crowd energy, familiarity with the ballpark, and even subtle differences in field dimensions can influence outcomes. The Yankees understand that maintaining this advantage is not just about winning games. It is about sending a message that when it comes to high-stakes baseball, they are in control. Securing victories in September ensures they can face playoff opponents on their own terms, dictating the pace and pressure of the series from the first pitch to the last out. Aaron Judge remains the cornerstone of this strategy. His remarkable blend of power, consistency, and leadership has been on full display, and it sets the tone for the rest of the roster. Beyond the statistics, Judge brings a presence that inspires confidence across the lineup. Teammates like Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton, and others are elevated by his example, understanding that the playoffs require a collective effort built around a few elite performers who can carry the team when the game reaches its critical moments. Judge's performance over the past 12 games shows that he is not just capable of rising to the occasion, but doing so repeatedly, creating a level of reliability that is invaluable when every game could alter playoff outcomes. Bellinger's contributions, too, highlight the depth and balance of the Yankees roster. Often underrated, his ability to perform in clutch situations adds another layer to the team's offensive arsenal. Judge has openly recognized Bellinger's impact, emphasizing that a championship is a team achievement, not an individual pursuit. This mindset permeates the Yankees' approach to the remainder of the season. The leadership from star players combined with contributions from key role players ensures that the Yankees are not overly reliant on a single performer. This collective mentality is critical as they navigate the complexities of postseason baseball, where every team is stacked with talent and every series is a battle of strategy, execution, and mental toughness. Pitching and defense also play pivotal roles in the team's trajectory. The Yankees staff has shown resilience, managing to keep games competitive even when facing high-powered lineups. Controlling the running game, limiting extra base hits, and executing situational pitching are all elements that have defined recent successes. In high-pressure games against teams like Boston and Houston, the pitching staff has demonstrated both endurance and strategic acumen, keeping opponents off balance and preventing momentum shifts. This combination of reliable pitching and timely offensive production is what separates teams capable of making deep playoff runs from those who fall short. The team's mental approach cannot be overstated. Baseball is as much a mental game as it is a physical one, and the Yankees' ability to stay composed under pressure has been evident in their recent stretch. Players are aware that September is not just about securing wins, but about building confidence and rhythm heading into October. Every at-bat, every defensive play, and every managerial decision in this phase of the season has implications for the postseason. The Yankees are using this time to refine execution, reinforce mental toughness, and ensure that when the lights shine brightest in October, they're prepared to respond with precision and poise. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers have been circulating through the corridors of Major League Baseball, and if the rumors are true, they could send shockwaves across the league. Sources close to team insiders suggest that Clayton Kershaw, the legendary left-handed pitcher who has been a cornerstone of the Los Angeles Dodgers for over a decade, might be making an unprecedented move to the New York Yankees. The mere thought of Kershaw donning pinstripes has already ignited a frenzy among fans, analysts, and even rival players. Kershaw's career is defined by dominance on the mound, a meticulous approach to pitching, and an aura of leadership that few can rival. Yet, despite his deep roots in Los Angeles, whispers of discontent, or perhaps an unspoken desire for a new challenge, have surfaced in recent weeks. The Yankees, ever the architects of bold and headline-grabbing acquisitions, are reportedly at the center of these discussions. The move, if it happens, would not just be a blockbuster trade. It would be a seismic shift in the balance of power in the American League. Fans are already speculating on what Kershaw could bring to the Bronx Bombers. A rotation anchored by him would instantly become one of the most formidable in baseball history, pairing his masterful curveball and pinpoint control with the Yankees' already intimidating lineup. Analysts are weighing the implications. Would the Yankees be able to contend for the World Series with Kershaw leading the charge? Could this be the missing piece that finally overcomes the perennial postseason frustrations that have haunted New York in recent years? As with all rumors, caution is advised. Sources remain unofficial, and Kershaw himself has offered no public comment. Yet the excitement is palpable. Social media has erupted with speculation, memes, and bold predictions, painting a picture of a baseball landscape forever altered. For Dodgers fans, the thought of losing one of their greatest pitchers is almost unthinkable. For Yankee supporters, the possibility is nothing short of a dream come true. Whether it remains idle chatter or evolve into reality, one thing is certain. Clayton Kershaw to the Yankees would be the kind of story that defines a season, a headline that transcends statistics and enters the realm of legend. For now, the baseball world waits, eyes glued to every report, every insider tip, and every cryptic tweet, wondering if this whisper is on the verge of becoming the loudest roar of the offseason. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.